Okay, full disclosure, the snow and ice had me cooped up for over 2 weeks. I got a bad case of cabin fever, but it got me thinking, if I wanted to just grab my loved ones, go somewhere, get away from all this stuff, but not have to worry about a hotel, not have to worry about a plane, what's gonna be the best way to do it? You grab the keys. Oh yeah, if you don't have a tow vehicle, motorhomes are the best way to go because you literally can just grab the keys and go. And now that Thor has teamed up with Coleman to give us this adorable 20-foot, 5-inch Class C motorhome that comes on both the Ford and the Chevy chassis, this is the 19EZ. Now this one just happens to be on the Chevy chassis. It's got the 6-liter V8 engine in it that has a 401 horsepower, 464 pound-foot of torque on it. And just look. Right up front, you got the standard bunk over cab. What I love about this is, yes, this is a couples coach, but this is your storage as well as sleeping space. I got my TV, I got the curtains. I'm gonna get to the cockpit here in a minute, so just hang with me. You enter right there, you got storage up above your head, got the command center, more storage, but in the back, you have a rear dinette. Now, this also is a sleeping space, which technically this would be your primary bedroom, but just take a look at the windows that you have, as well as the coverage. The thing that I like about this is the versatility, but let me show you what I'm talking about. This is just one of those reconvening spaces where you and your loved ones, maybe even the kids, because this coach can sleep 4 people. But if you're looking just to get out, reconnect with the family, more importantly, you're tired of being cooped up, this is one of those just awesome spaces. With the storage that I have, I mean, just take a look at the suspension netting that we have up here to help keep things in place while we're in transit. Then add that to the fact that you have these glazed cabinet doors, soft open, soft close. They also have those hidden hinges and the strut support. This is versatile space. My sleeping / eating and dining space. And yeah, right there, my table's not big, but the thing I like about it is no matter where I'm sitting, I'm gonna have space. So if I'm here on the campsite, or if I'm sitting up here against the back wall, the fact that I can just remove this table, but now me and my loved one can sit here and watch TV because look, my TV right up there, the kid could be sleeping up there, the kids or the dogs. I got mirrored ward storage, which I'm gonna show you here in just a second, as well as a bathroom right there in the middle, my AC up above my head there, tons of storage, tons of versatile space, and this coach is only 20 feet 5 inches. And I know what you're saying, Chris, what about the kitchen? Well, this is a couple-centric kitchen in my opinion, but it's highlighted by pressed surface countertops. I got the 2-burner cooktop right here that also has the glass cover. Doubles a little bit as my backsplash, but look at the size of my campsite window right here. 48 inches long. I got extra height, good visibility, but even better airflow if I want to open this up. Then open up my big old campsite window here in the rear. Can't really do that one, but I can do this one. Just awesome light and airflow inside this coach. Storage up top. I did show you this a little bit before, but here, let me get a little bit closer. Take a look at those hinges. Hidden hinges, strut supporting, good space. Just all in all with the window balances, the mushroom lights. I can set this up at the beach, go for the whole week. Now, back to the kitchen. Up above, you'll see you do have the microwave right here, which is air fry and convection. That's going to take place of your oven, which would usually go under the 2-burner cooktop. But now, under my 2-burner cooktop, look at the storage that I have here. Glazed hardwood drawers, full extension on drawer guides right here, so it's sturdy. They also have the soft close function on them as well. And you even have some space under your sink down here. Good little grab and go spot if you wanted to, and that is right under your undermounted Roman style or square stainless steel sink with the drying rack cover. And if you need even more additional prep space, check it out. You got the little pop-up right there. Look at all the area that you have in a coach that's only 20 feet, 5 inches long. And then they even gave me a pull-down sprayer. Yeah, nah, this is all really sweet, in my opinion. But let me know what you think. Obviously, leave me a comment down below. They added some nice frosted glass in my cabinets up top. And right before you get to the dinette is going to be your refrigerator right across from my kitchen, as well as some more additional storage space, thanks to the mirrored ward as well as the drawers. Now, look at the space that you have in here. I got the ward bar. It's a deep closet. It's a tall closet, giving me pretty good space if I need to put my bag in there, as well as hang clothes. I don't have to worry about compromising the clothes that are hanging by crunching them up down on the bottom. And my fridge freezer combo is a Contour 12 volt. I really like these because A, I can run it while going down the road. Don't have to worry about having propane running. And with it being the Contour Rapid Cold, that means stuff's gonna get cooler a lot faster than some other types of RVs. Plus it's vibration smart. There's no frost on it. Man, just a good space for those long weekend getaways. Now we gotta check out this bathroom. Gotta tell you, it's probably a good move putting the AC right above the entryway to my bathroom, only because if you're gonna be taking some hot showers in here, which you could easily do within 10 to 15 seconds, thanks to that tankless water heater that we have right here, but you have a wet bath. Now, some important things to point out about this wet bath. Number one, you do have the high-rise porcelain bowl down there with the foot flush. I got my sink, I got the mirror, and yes, your toilet paper holder is covered just in case, well, I don't know anybody that likes wet toilet paper, but if you do, you can leave that open, and your shower controls are right there. The other thing I wanted to point out about this is, you see how your curtain goes all the way around? That's a nice feature, but what's even more nice is look at what they did with my surround. It goes all the way up to the ceiling and it's sealed off behind this. I like that because I don't want water splashing and getting in behind, making my walls wet. Now, how about my space in here? Okay, so I got my arm almost fully extended. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down on the toilet. So I got good space in here if I need to use the restroom. I got the wash right here with the sink controls, the shower's right above my head. I got a vent and fan up above my head as well, but pretty good space. And then when I stand up, I mean, yeah, obviously the 84-inch high ceilings that you're gonna get inside the motorhomes really help, but the skylight gives me way more headroom than I need. Good space. More importantly, it's versatile space. The only thing is, you're giving up a traditional shower and bathroom setup for a wet bath. Some people may have an issue with that, some don't. To me, this coach is 20 feet, 5 inches long. I could pull this into the Target parking lot. I could go to Costco, load up on the cases of water, and then head out. I don't have to worry about getting another vehicle, even though this one will tow, and I'll talk more about that once we get outside. But you're probably wondering, what about that cab? Well, let me show you. Okay, so here we go with the bunk over cab area, which when you think RV, that's really kind of what you're thinking about, is a motorhome that has this bunk over area here. Awesome, versatile space for storage as well as sleeping. And when I had my motorhome, my kid loved it because he had his own TV up here. He could pull out and watch, and then of course the privacy curtain for sleeping. The only thing is there's really no noise dampening. So if anybody's sleeping up here and they snore, that might be an issue, but you do have a vent right up here above the head, so you can open that up, get some more airflow. The window does open over there, and there's even some additional storage over here on the off-camp side. As a matter of fact, that's the leg for our dinette that we had in the back. I've seen people use this as additional sleeping space as well, especially if they're tall, but that's the great thing about the versatility of this bunk over cab area. You could, now granted, the TV is gonna block you on this side over here, but you could easily move this out of the way, make this additional longer sleeping space if you need it. But the weight capacity on this, enough for 2 adults when you're talking about 500 pounds and up for this area. And then down below is gonna be your cab. Yep, I got the comfy cloth captain and co-captain's chairs, great visibility, and take a look at my dash. Not only do I have the touchscreen right here, which does have the Android Auto as well as the Apple CarPlay, but you can take a look at the backup camera too. This is your backup camera. You'll see you got a plug down here, cup holders, even got a pull-out space down below right there. 120 plug, so if I want to do some work on the road, I absolutely can. And you see that big old mirror outside? That is an extended heated mirror. Okay, so here I am sitting in the driver's seat, the captain's chair, if you will. Comfortable. These do turn around and swivel for you as well, so you can turn around and talk to everybody, but good visibility. I got the tilting steering wheel. I got the armrest. The thing about driving a motorhome, I mean, if you've been driving nothing but Mini Coopers your whole life, yeah, it's going to be a big change. But if you've driven like an Expedition or a Grand Wagoneer, maybe a Suburban, it's going to feel very similar. I would highly suggest coming in and test driving it because you don't need a special license. It's just one of those things you just got to get used to. With this coach only being 20 feet 5 inches, it's smaller than some of those larger SUVs. So this one is definitely one to come check out and test drive if you've been thinking about a motorhome to see if you're going to like it. Okay, so what's it look like when a clumsy 51-year-old guy stands up outside of the driver's area of the cab to go into the rest of this Coleman 19EZ? Not bad. Getting up and down is great, and that's actually thanks to the fact that the floor down there is level from the cockpit to the rest of the coach. Just awesome space, more importantly, versatile space, and easy to use space. It's just compact. That's the only thing. But for a couple or small family, this is absolutely a motorhome that I would highly suggest checking out. And all you got to do to hit the road is just grab the keys. Speaking of, let's go check out the outside of this bad boy. Okay, as we get ready to head out of our 19EZ, you're going to notice right here by the entry point is also your command panel. This is where you come to check on your LP as well as your batteries and your tanks. You got 20, 17, and 16 on your tanks here. Cut on your water pump as well as start and stop your Jenny, which we'll talk about the generator once we get outside. Down below that is going to be your battery disconnect as well as your auto gen start and some of your awning controls, light controls, so forth and so on. So pretty standard when you're talking about the entryway for an RV. And then check out my friction hinge door. Whoop! Oh yeah. And here we are on the outside of your Thor Coleman 19EZ. Now, these come on both the Ford and the Chevy chassis. This just happens to be on the Chevy dually chassis. It's got the 6-liter V8 engine in it, 401 horsepower, 464 pound-foot of torque. I got the heated extended mirrors. Take a look at that front cap. Now, right here, I want to point something out. You see how the front cap is molded over the edge right here? That's going to help with water permeation, but it's also a calling card of a manufacturer that's trying to give you a well-built product. A lot of times the seams are just right here on that edge. So the fact that this comes over, that's very nice. The nice wheels, friction hinge door, got the 11-foot awning on this bad boy, got the 80% tint on my windows too. Woo, she's pretty. Now, my storage, now being 20 feet 5 inches, I know what you're saying, Chris, that's not a lot of storage. Well, this is Rotocast storage number 1, so it'll be easy to clean, but it's not your only storage. Check out what you got right back here in the rear. I can access this from the campsite like I am now, or the off-camp side there. Lock these if I need to. My propane is down there. 4x4 sewer hose storage is here. And remember how I said, because this coach is only 20 feet 5 inches, you could take it to the big box stores if you wanted to. You also have an 8,000 pound hitch on this cutie as well. So yeah, go ahead and bring the vehicle if you want. Might as well, if you don't want to drive this to anywhere but the campsite, go for it. And to give you some power while off the grid, look at what they gave us. That right there is a flex power generator 4000. So you got a 4,000 watt generator on this that is flex fuel. It'll run on gas as well as LP. Come around to the off-camp side, you'll see you got your backup camera there as well. Got the windows, more storage over here. Back of my tankless water heater, as well as my 30 amp cord plug-in is right here. That's gonna help me run that 13.5 AC. City water connection, black tank flush, and of course, lockable outlets for your dumps and your tanks on this one, 20, 17, and 16. The best way to hit the road, if you wanna get out, like me, I had cabin fever. I needed to go. So I grabbed the keys and I went. It's a lot easier than you think. It really is. If you haven't test driven a motorhome before, I highly suggest coming in, take it for a test drive and see what you think. You never know. You might find the one that you fall in love with, and it might be this one right here, the Thor Coleman 19EZ. Hey, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you found this helpful, click like, subscribe, and notify so the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope you enjoyed the cute and beautiful Thor Coleman 19EZ. I'll see you soon.